21st century stuff, right? This is Leslie Visser, Linda Cohn, Jackie McMullen, Susie Colbert. They all deserve better. My mom, my wife, my sister who knows sports. Why don't guys just sometimes get it? It's not that hard.
Well, with Cam, we've talked in the past about maturity, right? So then you hear this statement and you're like, oh my gosh, here we go again. Remember, a couple years ago when the Panthers was in the Super Bowl and we all saw that post game meltdown from Cam.
Right.
So
2 minutes and out.
Right, exactly. So now if you're looking at this whole statement, it's like this guy still doesn't get it. He really doesn't get it now. When is the maturation of Cam Newton's going to really happen? Because guess what? There are a lot of guys that never played football and they don't know anything about the game of football. So to make that statement is just totally ridiculous.
And there'll be an apology coming because somebody will get a hold of him with the Panthers and say, hey, you can't say stuff like that. But how do we get him in an age when we've had female referees, there are now female assistant coaches, how do we get – he's not probably the only one here. How do we get him to actually understand and not just say the right thing, but understand the right thing?
Well, I mean, he's a grown man. He's a grown man. I don't know – in this day and age, you can't hold these guys and try to make. These guys should understand by now. I mean, we have female assistant coaches, we have female referees. I mean, if these guys don't get it by now, I don't know what else is going to make these guys wake up and understand that the game of football is evolving and changing.
Maybe it's like the running game. You just got to keep pounding and pounding and pounding. Eventually,
pound the rock.
It'll work on them.